What's up, guys? Welcome to the very first episode of The Hood Scoop. Today, we're going to dive into some unexpected and very sometimes strange EV car concepts from companies today. Let's get started. Early in 2024, we saw Dodge unveil their Dodge Charger EV. This comes 2 years after their release of the concept car, which appears very similar to the actual production model. This is no longer just a concept car, as it is set to arrive in 2025 with a 2-door and 4-door configuration. This car is an amazing example of the insane power you can get from EVs. If you get the Daytona Scat Pack, you will have a whopping 670 horsepower and capable of 0 to 60 in 3.3 seconds. That's crazy. Or, if you don't want to launch yourself into generational debt, you can go with the RT package with only 496 horsepower. Dodge is definitely trying to make a big statement in the EV world. Speaking of making statements, Jaguar has recently rebranded and announced their latest concept, the Jaguar Type 00. This car has completely upended car culture in a matter of weeks. A lot of people are very upset with the direction that Jaguar is heading with this concept. I can understand why, considering it's a step away from their usual roaring vehicles and just general class. However, Jaguar hasn't released a new model since 2018, and they have halted production of all of their cars as of 2024, leaving them with nothing right now. In a way, Jaguar needs something, a Hail Mary, to bring back interest to their car brand. Now, personally, I think the direction they're heading isn't entirely bad. I do, however, hope they tweak some things before the actual production of this car. This car has the potential to be a staple in EV history in the 2020s. But right now, it looks like a half-rendered idea. It's like they need something to release to the public, even though the car is half-baked. Next up on the list is the Nissan Hyperforce. Now, Nissan really made something interesting here. The Hyperforce boasts 1,341 horsepower with dual front and rear electric motors. The body is made from high-strength carbon fiber, and the aerodynamics of the Hyperforce are crazy. This car is no joke in terms of speed and aerodynamics. However, a lot of car enthusiasts believe this concept's interior leaves much to be desired. From what we can see, this car has no physical infotainment system and 0 climate control buttons. Now, I don't know about you, but I prefer to have physical buttons in my infotainment and climate control. Another cool fact about this car is that it has both AR and VR capabilities. Now, what do I mean by that? Over at Nissan, they made a VR helmet specific to this car. So essentially, you can sim race your Hyperforce in VR with other owners of the car. Pretty neat. There is no confirmed date of release, but rumor has it Nissan is rolling out their solid-state battery platform in 2028. So hopefully, we will see the Hyperforce then. Moving on to our last concepts of the day, Honda. Honda has already announced a new hybrid Prelude that will be arriving sometime in late 2025, and it looks great, by the way. If you haven't seen it, here it is. Taking a turn towards stranger concepts, I would like to introduce the Space Hub and the Saloon. These cars are a part of Honda's Zero series, and they are really, really weird, but I personally think that Honda is really onto something here. Unlike the Jaguar Type 00 and the Nissan Hyperforce, these cars are smooth and round and contoured, unlike the sharp edges of the previous two cars we mentioned. The Saloon is allegedly set for release in 2026 and will feature its own EV platform from Honda. Unfortunately, there was not much announced on the potential release of the Space Hub, but we can only hope that someday we'll be all crammed in the back of a Space Hub. These cars are a breath of fresh air in the EV community. They're different, they look nice, and Honda always puts on just fantastic models of cars. Anything they have is just great. All these cars bring something interesting to the table for the future of EVs. They all have their own quirks. They all have different things about them. We definitely didn't cover all the amazing car concepts that are on the way. However, we thought we covered which ones were the biggest. I've been your host, Hudson Cannon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos like this. Follow us on Instagram at 40RollOfficial and follow me on Instagram at TheHudsonCannon. Thank you for watching. This is the Hood Scoop. These cars are a fresh of breath air. A fresh of breath air, yep.